Hello? Oh, hello. Oh, Piper's moving. Oh, Piper's moving. Hello, Piper. Yes. Yes, we see you too. Yes, we see you too, Piper. Greetings and salutations. Hello. Oh, hi. How is everyone today? I am in a mild amount of pain. Well, not really any pain. I have taken painkillers and now I feel pretty good. No, she's coming, not pooping. Different. I think she needs to go outside though. Hold on, I'll be right back. You go outside? Anyway, she's just chuffing. She's just chuffing. Your bitch ass, Evan. But yes, I am in a mild amount of pain. I should probably talk about that, as it will affect the stream schedule going forward. Eventually. The Wednesday after this one, I have a medical procedure to go to. I'm getting scoped. I have some pain in my intestines. No, well, maybe. I might be plicante. Not sure. Figuring that part out. Figuring that part out. Also, they should... Don't I have a program to make things go flying across the screen? Why do I not see that? But why are the things not thinging like they should be? That's why the things aren't thinging like they should be. How dare. How dare. Thing like you should thing. There we go. Thing should be thinging like it should be thinging. There we go. That should make a thing. It goes well. It should be fine. It's just having some pains in my sides, and then I went to the doctor about it. They suggested that I go get a scope for that to see what's going on in my intestines. So we're going to go see, and it should be fine, probably. They don't seem so alarmed by it that they want me to get me through there immediately. At least when I tell them what's going on, right? They kind of they went, oh no, well it'll be fine. We'll get that done in a couple of weeks. So, not too big a deal. Not too big a deal. And I thank God this is this kind of procedure to put you to sleep for. Now, didn't I have a program that made the text go fly across the screen? Yes. What was that? Why can't I remember? I can't remember. Ah! How dare. My brain is going, no, crooked, no, remember. Seniors graduating, most of them are my friends. Well, I'm sure they'll show up for your graduation. Oh, yes, it was nutty. That was it. It might not just be on the side. Yes. It might just not be on the side. Ah, well. But today, no, leaving aside all that, ow. How dare you, Franklin? Aside from are you high on meds? No, just Advil and Tylenol. They didn't give me anything nice. It's nothing too extreme, so I just take some Advil and Tylenol. So I feel all right. It's nothing too bad, right? I dare again. How dare you? How dare you? But anyway, let's go. I don't want to give you over the counter. Let's head over here, because some other things have happened aside from my medical things. Today is June 5th. Do you know what that means? As my VTube studio has turned completely black. Hello? Hold on. I think VTube studio died. That was weird. It just turned black. It turned all dark and spooky. And for ambience, I see. Ambience. There we go. Much better. Ambience, yes! Juneteenth, no, a real holiday flip, a real one. It's the day after the Amazing Digital Circus's last episode came out. For those of us who have seen it in the theater. Oh yes, Chad, I was there. In the crowds, in the masses. I saw it. I saw it in the theaters. You're going to go see it tomorrow? Well, we're going to discuss it today. No spoilers, though. No spoilers. But we are going to discuss it. I've heard of it, but never seen it. It's a pretty good show. It's pretty good. I mean, some people will tell you it's the second coming of Jesus Christ, but it's just pretty good. It's just pretty good. But we're going to talk about it because I want to. Because I saw the last episode, and I want to talk about it. And we're gonna have bits of it playing in the background for ambience. Let me change over music. Where to begin? I suppose I could get started on that instead of procrastinating. You have a favorite character? The color doesn't work on this model. I still haven't done that. So fortunately, it costs you nothing. But the, okay, thank you, music soundtrack, for not changing over like I tell you to. Curse you, YouTube, and your fickle playlists. Not on this model. It's on the other model. Curse you, fickle playlist. There we go. There we go. And we'll turn this on in the meantime. It's just going to be muted in the background here. It's just going to be muted here. I'm not going to play any of the sounds because I think YouTube gets a little fussy for some reason when you play stuff that's on YouTube. It's bizarre. I don't understand it. Curse you, tiny model. Curses. It's not my fault. It has so many hair layers, and every time I try going to make the colors, I get tired immediately, okay? Every time I go into the layers and start trying, like, all right, time to start coloring this thing. I look at how many layers of hair there are on this fucking model, and I go, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me gently. It's old age. No, you wanna know what makes you feel old? Amazing Digital Circus, that's what makes you feel old. But these youngins. But, so I guess for a primer. What is the Amazing Digital Circus? I will describe it to you in my own ways. There's actually an Amazing Digital Island fan-made MSN island? What? So you said words to me, but I'm not entirely sure what all those words exactly mean. Anyway, the Amazing Digital Circus is a show. I know, shocker, contain yourselves. I know, shock and awe, it's a show, contain yourselves. It's a show that is produced by Glitchworks. Glitchworks, and it's created by Gooseworks. Now, I think I confused Glitch and Gooseworks together. Glitch Productions and Gooseworks. Gooseworks is the creator, Glitch is the producer. Yeah, it's true, look it up, it's true. It is one of the independent animated shows that's produced by Glitch. If you've been around this channel long enough, you know that I've talked about another show that I do love quite a lot. That's called Murder Drones. They produce that as well, and they also produce a lot of other indie shows, such as Gaslight District's being produced by them. Gameoverse, if you've seen all the hype about Gameoverse, that's also being produced by Glitch. Lackadaisy is also under their umbrella now, and a couple other stuff. Yes, about the Amazing Digital Island. Look it up after this. I'm afraid to. I am afraid, but anyway. So, the Amazing Digital Circus is a show that's created by Gooseworks, a longtime indie animator known for making lots of cutesy but very surreal and kind of fucked up in ways animations. I guess the way to point that out is the Amazing Digital Circus that you're seeing right now behind you on the screen right here is actually an adaptation of I Have No Mouth and Must Scream. To talk about fucking inspirations to make a story out of that thing. Which is it's actually this, but as a musical island. Oh, okay. But the show is about the characters in the Amazing Digital Circus. They are characters who are brought into a digital world that's controlled by Kane. Kane being the big teeth man you're seeing right there. We join in the story after everyone has already joined into the circus, and we're following Pomni, the newest character to join the circus. Each episode, quite a few of the episodes deal with different adventures that Kane comes up for them, or even adventures that they come up themselves to do while they're in the circus. It's a simple way to put it. The rabbit is cool. Yes. The rabbit, whoever the rabbit. Jax, you mean that rabbit? Which I guess going through the characters, there's Pomni, who is the jester you saw. Jax is the rabbit. Zubul is the one who was strangling the rabbit. Kane's the teeth. Bubble is the bubble. And then there's also Gangle, the ribbon creature, and Kinger, the chess piece. And the show is basically going through a lot of more. The first 7 episodes are, aside from the first, I guess 2 through 7 are a very character focused sort of show. It showing its inspiration from not in the Mouth of Madness. I Have No Mouth and Must Scream. It follows the stories of each of the characters in this digital landscape. Several episodes will be dedicated to quite a few of the characters and whatever their traumas and what they go through and things like that, their personal backstory and all that stuff. Though not anywhere near as dark, I will say, as I Have No Mouth and Must Scream. I will point that out right now, that it's the more flamboyant nature of the show and how colorful and bright it is, aside from some instances here and there, is pretty well maintained throughout the show, and is, I would say, a far lighter affair, even after the last episode, than, I Have No Mouth and Must Scream. Which, I mean, it's kind of hard to be more fucked up than that story. But, whatever. Maybe one day we'll play the video game adaptation of that. Maybe. But, so, I quite enjoyed the show. I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan of the show, though. I especially after going to the theater and seeing the massive fans and thinking I dodged a bullet on that one. So yeah, it's but I enjoyed it. It was silly. It had lots of silly moments. It had lots of heartbreaking moments. It had lots of very emotional moments, good character work, and some very surreal stuff that happens in it. So it's I would say it definitely starts out weak and gets better as time goes on. I would say the first 2 episodes are probably the weakest of the show. Not to say that they're bad, right? But they are the weakest of the whole bunch, I would say. as the show kind of gets its footing on how it wants to proceed with this. And you can really tell, the same thing with Murder Drones, right? You can really tell that this is someone's first time making a project this big. Because as lots of indie animators and story writers are learning as we see through glitchwork, which is probably one of the reasons I'm very very fascinated by these shows in the first place, is that there's lots of there's lots of like flaws, I guess you would say. There's lots of things where someone's basically learning as they're going and figuring things out, that makes it very, I guess appealing and relatable. That's probably not the right words. Authentic, I guess would be the way to put it. Authentic would be the way to put it. You can tell that it's not a very it's not a corporate product. Let's put it like that. It's very personal to the artist making it, and even though there is a team involved, it is definitely, especially if you've seen some of Gooseworks' earlier works, if you've seen their indie works, it's something that is very personable to Goose, I would say, to the Goose. And it's that personal touch that really just makes it, I think, is what makes it very appealing to a lot of people, especially with just the indie animation scene in general when it comes to glitchworks. But yeah, and the plot, I would say the show's plot is very light, and I would say almost kind of weak weak to that sense. Piper, do you want to go outside? Piper wants to go outside. Be right back. Be right back. Anyway, I'm back. So, the plot, I would say, is probably the weakest part of the show. And by the plot, I mean the overall mystery of what is happening here. Why are they here? What is the Amazing Digital Circus? And all of that, and all that jazz. The mystery, I would say, is the weakest element of the show. Because aside from bait scenes, basically, here and there, the whole mystery of the circus really kind of gets put to the curb for quite a good period of time. Oh, by the way, they also have to worry about, as the scene's pointing out, they have to worry about something called abstraction, which is basically them losing their minds and becoming some kind of monster, in a way, which it can happen in the circus, apparently. So, you gotta watch out for that. But yeah, like, I would say the plot is the weakest part, because it's very much made in the way that a lot of cartoons made themselves. If you're familiar with what I mean, like take Gravity Falls, for instance, where a lot of the appeal of Gravity Falls is based on a lot of mystery stuff, like Lost, where it's a lot of its theory crafting and hints as to something bigger going on, and some clues dropped here and there for people to just like latch onto and start theory crafting as to what all this could mean, right? But I don't think, and with very few exceptions, right? I don't think a lot of shows do it very well. And I think it'll do it very well. Gravity Falls is probably one of the few exceptions to that. And that's because Gravity Falls actually did commit to its mystery and did answer all of its questions at the end in a definitive manner, while quite a few shows fall flat in that manner. Now, where Amazing Digital Circus falls in that category with the newest episode, I would say that it does a lot better than most. It does a lot better than most, and it's definitely higher, I would say higher up on that, but still leaves a bit to be desired. Especially since it spends a lot of its time. Hi, Stone. Yeah, go to sleep. Go to sleep, Flip. I'll see you later. But especially since a lot of the mystery gets explained in the later, it starts actually being explored in the later episodes, like episode 7, episode 8, and episode 9. Those are where the mystery of what the circus and all that is actually even looked at, while everything else before that point is basically just baiting. For instance, in an earlier episode, I'm going to spoil the earlier episodes. I'm not going to spoil the movie, but I am going to spoil the earlier episodes. They came out for free on YouTube fucking months ago. Fucking years ago in some cases. I get to spoil those, all right? But like scenes where like Kane, for instance, pulls out a Polaroid of an office space, and he just starts flipping these Polaroids of just like real office space, very back rooms-esque kind of uncanny pictures of an office space. And like, what does this mean? What does that have to do with anything? Even here at the end of the show, I don't think that had anything to do with anything. I think that was just an uncomfortable shot for the sake of an uncomfortable shot, because I don't know why he has that. It doesn't make any sense. But it's just like, so there was a lot of theory baiting going on, and I don't know if it was intentional theory bait or if it was just Goose wanting to make something that was uncomfortable to the audience, right? Like having scenes of like, oh, what could this mean? What could that mean? And it's just like, it's just something uncanny and weird and creepy to make you go, what the fuck? Hi, Queen. Which is something that apparently Goose does a lot, right? In their older works. But I think it had a negative repercussion here because it causes issues in the plot. It makes it hard to discern what's actual plot, what's actual like mystery, and what's just fucking around. And especially with a lot of the stuff going on in the community, as I think that this was a core example as to why, if you're making a show, you probably shouldn't be so keyed into the community so much. You probably should be a few degrees removed from your community. Because I think Goose has been completely burned out by her community and what they theorize to be canon, and being upset that what they theorize to be canon is not actually canon. So, which has caused quite a lot of problems. Quite a lot of problems for them. It sounds like they have no fucking interest in touching the Amazing Digital Circus ever again. So that sucks, right? But we'll get to that later. We'll get to that part later. That's not really relevant to the plot, I would say. But they do a lot of theory. They did a lot of they did a lot of theory baiting on like a Tumblr account. They had like a Tumblr Ask Me Anything sort of an account, right? And people would ask them questions about, like, what's going on, what's what are these different theories and things like that, right? And Goose would give answers to that. They would, and they would bait a lot on it. And I think that kind of backfired a little bit for them. But the point is, like, a lot of this is in a lot of these, like, theory crafting, a lot of these stuff that people have, like, the plot of what's going on is barely in the show at all. A lot of it's third-party stuff that doesn't, like, kind of exists in the story, but not really. How dare you, Zora? I see you there. And it's, Out there! Out there! Anyway, I know, I kind of just looping on this point here a little bit, but and I make it sound like it's, like, awful bad, but, like, it's not really that bad. It's not bad, right? To have your story be like this, to have your story being more character focused than the actual plot focus. And there are answers at the end, and the answers are, I think, generally all right. All right to pretty good. Not everything I wanted answered by the end, but I think all the important beats have been hit. I think all the important beats have been hit, and that's all that, and I guess that's what matters the most. The story, so I guess with all that being said, that, like, that's, and it kind of, I guess another problem I would say I have with the show is overall is that it really does feel like a show whose plot only began when Pomni showed up. It does feel like a show where nothing existed in this world before before the story actually started. Despite the fact that many of the characters in this show have been in this digital world for years, basically confirming that, like two characters, Ragatha and Kinger, back in some of the earlier episodes, that they've been here for years to decades at this point, right? And it's, yet they don't really seem like they've, those of these two characters here, neither one of them seem like they ever talked to each other. Despite the fact that we know at one point they were the only two characters in the circus at one point, they never spoke to each other. Which it feels like that because it's just like they don't. There are things that. Oh, there I go again. There I go again. How dare you, Zora? Out there! Out there! Out there! No talking about what? The established plot from episode 8 and before? Zora, I can talk about that. That plot's been out for months. I can talk about that. I'm not talking about episode 9. We haven't gotten to episode 9 yet. I'm talking about 8 and before. I can do it. I can do what I want. I'll have you know. No. Sorry, I do what I want here. This is what we're talking about today. This is what we're talking about today. We're talking about the established plot. Where was I? and my criticisms of the show. Anyway, so yeah, so like for instance that for example of like how they don't really know anything about each other. It's weird that Ragatha doesn't know about Kinger being more sane in darkness. That was established in episode 3. And it was despite the fact that she's been around him for years. It's just weird that it's never come up. They never talked about it. Or like a lot of the character interactions in the show feel like they've just been having these conversations for the first time. And because they have. Despite the fact they've been hanging out with each other, been around each other, hanging out with each other for years at this point. Some of them make sense. Like with Gangle and Zubul. Because Zubul's been willing to hang out with Jax apparently. Not Zubul. Gangle's been hanging out with Jax apparently up until Pomni joined the plot, but still. It's quite strange. It's quite odd. And it does make the world feel, you know, like it didn't begin until the little jester appeared right here. And once Pomni showed up, then everything happens. Then everything happens at once. Because she's not here for the story for very long. Until between episode 1 to episode 9 is not a long span of time. So we hear. But yeah, but that's probably my biggest criticisms of the show in its total. Right? I think the plot could have been written a bit better, and I think it does have that. It doesn't feel like the characters are really. If the characters were all dropped in together at the same time, or if they were dropped in one by one, it didn't really make that much of a difference. Oh, all in all, it didn't feel like it really made a significant difference. But that being said, I do like it is to be fair. On top of that, it is Gooseworks' first show, first official. Here are 9 episodes we're doing, and you gotta make a show out of it, right? So growing pains are to be expected, right? Absolutely. And I think for something like this, for being their first big project like this, right? I do want to establish that it's not like the indie animations that they were making before. It's a full show. It's very good. It's very good for that, right? It's very good. What are the words I'm trying to look? What are the words I'm trying to grab for right now? It's a very good first attempt. I think if they ever want to make another show, which I don't know, after the fucking community, I will see about that. But if they ever make a show again, I think the next show will, if they can learn from this, will be even better. Right? With what if they take what they've learned here of making the Amazing Digital Circus, I think it can only go up from here. Right? I mean, I can't say it can only go up from here. It could go down. We could always go down. There's always a sub basement that can be made. But anyway, I think they could do good work from here. It's kind of just like my hope for, if anything Murder Drones related gets made ever again, that we can improve upon the first season of Murder Drones and do more. Right? But with that being said, let's talk about the last episode. Let's talk about the one I saw yesterday. Now, no spoilers. So anyone worried about that? Not having any. All right? I would say I was collecting my thoughts on it after a day. It's a pretty good experience overall. minusing the audience, which that'll be a separate subject in and of itself. That has nothing to do with the movie, but dear fucking God. Dear fucking God. It certainly makes me want to go, well, I'm not interacting with the Amazing Digital Circus fandom. I guess to say the story of what happens in the last episode is very good. It's a lot more, as Goosework says, a lot more art housey than the previous episodes, and is far more melancholic of an affair, I guess I would say, in comparison to all the other episodes. But at the end, it had a nice ending. I would say a happy ending, even. Where everything didn't work out things don't work out exactly as everyone wanted, but there's still happiness to be found. And I think it worked out pretty well, all things considered. The art style fucking goes ham in it. Some of the visuals that are in episode 9 are some of the most striking of the entire show, and I would say of animation in general. Really, it's quite impressive. Well, perhaps not in general, but you get my drift. It's very good, very good. The music was appropriate and on point. There were some scenes I didn't really care for. There were some scenes I didn't really like, but all in all, and there were some things I think could have been explained a bit better at the end. But all in all, I think it all went pretty well. It wrapped everything up in a tight little bow. It wrapped most things up in a tight little bow. And overall, I'm pretty satisfied with how it ended for all the characters and for the Amazing Digital Circus as a whole, really. It's not perfect, I would say. There are criticisms I could have, and those are more plot specific, so I won't really get into those. Those are very plot specific, so I'm not going to get into those. I'm just going to leave that alone until it comes out in 2 weeks, because the full episode's going to come out in 2 weeks on the 26th, I think. I think it's like the 24th. Somewhere around like the 22nd to the 26th, somewhere in that week, it's going to come out for everyone to enjoy. And then we may do another stream on it where we can watch it together, and I'll talk about what I like and what I don't like in specific details. We do get a lot of information on certain characters. I feel like you can all guess who it's going to be, because it's the one character we basically have gotten no information on throughout the entirety of the story. One of the two characters we basically got no information on throughout the entirety of the story. So take your guess. And yeah, I guess overall it was a very satisfying experience, minusing being in the theater itself, which was which I guess we could talk about that part now, right? We can talk about being in the theater itself. Holy shit. Which make it unfortunate. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that if you haven't seen The Amazing Digital Circus, the last act, has topped the domestic box office chart this weekend, despite it only being out for a day. So we'll see if that keeps up throughout the whole weekend. I imagine it will. Right? If it already did it for one day, I think the whole weekend's been taken out. I think the whole weekend's been basically been booked up across like most theaters pretty much. And since it did so well, I'm wagering money we are going to see a lot more Amazing Digital, we're going to see a lot, not Amazing Digital Circus, but a lot more glitch stuff in the movie theaters. I don't know if people are saying like the last episodes will be released in movie theaters going forward. I don't know if they'll do that. They might, but like at the same time, I feel like that would kind of be a mistake to keep going that direction. Like, it was unique with Amazing Digital Circus, but when you start doing that for like everything, like imagine you watch most of the Gaslight District on YouTube, and then the last episode's up there. Then Knights of Guinevere's also the last episodes in the movie theaters, or Lackadaisy, last episodes in the movie theater. It's like, I feel like that get annoying more. That gave me a lot more of a detriment than a benefit very quickly to a lot of people. But they can also plan it out better, because the one thing I can say about the Amazing Digital Circus is going to movie theaters, I feel like it wasn't planned and very well. Like, it made sense for them to do, but I don't think they planned it out very well. I think they expected a lot. They expected the things to go very different with how, with the release, with the things being spoiled and stuff like that, and the audience reaction. So I think they expect that to go quite different. But all in all, I think it'll do, since it did well, I think we're going to see more of it. I just don't know in what form it's exactly going to take. Hey, maybe we'll get new Murder-Drone content, and they'll just make a movie that's specifically made for movie theaters and then release on YouTube later. That'd be pretty cool. For some of the older stuff to get like a movie for them, to get more stuff made for them, like more, like, especially for like, I keep saying it about Murder Drones. Murder Drones does need a season 2, because it needs a lot more stuff. It does need quite a bit of its plot line to be explained, I think. I think it would benefit a lot, very much from it, but I don't think it needs that much. Like, yeah, an hour and a half to 2 hour movie, I think it's all it really needs to wrap everything up in a nice little bow. Maybe a season 2 if they're feeling cheeky, but hey, that's just my wishes, my hopes and dreams. Don't worry about those. But yeah, I would, especially after going to the theater for this, I don't know if I want to go to the movie theater to see more, because my God, people were so, they're so annoying. Annoying is like the best way to put it. Like, I guess one of the things I observed, starting off with this, one of the things I observed is like, man, Amazing Digital Circus has a diverse audience. I will fucking say that. I was in that theater, and there were people who were there who were older than me, people there who were younger than me, parents coming with their kids, people looked like they were suffering from a midlife crisis. It's like there was all kinds of people there. People in full costume, people wearing merchandise, and all that stuff. A man came in a full like king's outfit with a robe and a crown. It was a strange affair. It was a strange affair, but it wasn't this that annoyed me so much. It was once the movie got started, people would not shut the fuck up. Oh my God, they would freak out about fucking everything. I had a guy next to me, right? who, when they were playing the Amazing Digital Circus theme, I could hear him next to me going, da, 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 da. And like, holy, dude, shut the fuck up. I know you like the song. I get it. You are a fan of the show. I understand it. Trust me, I do understand being a fan of things. But we're in a movie theater. Shut the fuck up. And then there was another person over on the other side of me who was just a blubbering mess the entire way through. And I don't even understand why. Like, literally, everything just started, right? Once the movie started, I could already hear, as soon as the first lines of dialogue were coming out of people's mouths in the show, there was this guy who was going, and like, I'm like, are you crying? But they haven't even said anything yet, and you're crying? And then people like squee at things, and they would start cheering about things, and then they would start saying, like, yelling out things in the audience, just like, I've been a disappearing guy doesn't show up, I'm killing someone. Things like that. I don't understand what a lot of it meant. I know disappearing guy is that guy who appears like every so often and then just disappears. He just says like half a word and then he disappears, and that's the gag. But I don't know about starting a riot over this. Oh, hello! It's an elf raid. Hello, Celeste. Hello, everyone. I'm talking about the Amazing Digital Circus movie I saw yesterday. No spoilers. Just a general impressions. I'm on my reaction to the audience. Which has been a trial in and of itself. What were you doing, Celeste? It didn't shout you out properly. So what were you doing, Celeste? What were you up to? Let me make sure the shout out's working. Celeste the elf. There we go. Dead by Daylight and Phasmo. Did you Phasmo the ghosts? Did you Phasmo all over them? No clue about the show. The show's pretty good. It's pretty good. I would say it's worth a watch, but it's not the second coming of Jesus Christ, we'll put it like that. But overall, pretty good. I would wait for the last episode to come out in 2 weeks, right? Because they have it out in theaters now, and it's going to come to YouTube on like the 26th, I think. And then I would just marathon the whole thing then, right? I think you would enjoy it better that way. But overall, it was a pretty good show. Pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with how everything went and how it all wrapped up and concluded. It's not perfect. It's definitely someone's first show project, you know. So there's some loose threads. There's some not everything's as clean and tight as you would like it to be. It's not the finest prostitute at the ball, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good overall. Definitely quite impressive for someone's first work. And yeah, I was talking about my annoyances with the audience and the man who would just not stop crying next to me, no matter what was happening. I'm sitting here just like, man, and I'm like, I get you're into us, right? I get you really love this thing, right? You really appreciate the show for what it is. And I know how it sounds to be like a downer and complaining about someone who's apparently so emotionally attached to something, but Jesus Christ, man, do you know how awkward it is to sit in a movie theater, a dark movie theater, and you're trying to watch a movie, and next to you is someone crying? Like, right from the get-go, all the way to the end, full crying. Full on crying. And some random fucking stranger is just an emotional wreck next to you. And you're sitting here just like trying to watch the movie, trying to appreciate it for what it is. And it's just like, Jesus Christ. It makes it so fucking awkward. It's so goddamn awkward. I'm sorry. But like, Jesus Christ, man. Get a hold of yourself. Get a grip. Do what every adult does. Cry when you get home, when you're alone in the dark, like I do. But yeah, and then there was a lot of maybe one day, Celeste, we will cry together alone in the dark. But it was, hi Black, I'm talking about Amazing Digital Circus. It had a lot of like the Minecraft sort of audience, which I think was disappointing about it, right? But I think what made it annoying to watch. I think my dog wants to come inside. Be right back. We can be alone in the dark together. Yes, alone together. But yeah, so like I wouldn't say it's the worst audience I've ever been in. Like I was there for Avengers Endgame and that audience was way fucking worse. having the stereotypical black woman next to me making most stereotypical lines while watching the movie was probably the most surreal moment of my fucking life. Where I thought I was in a fucking it was literally a joke right out of fucking Scary Movie 1. It was insane. Probably one of the most surreal movie viewing experiences of my life. But anyway, that's another story. That's another story for another time. We're talking about Amazing Digital Circus. But there, yeah, so it wasn't that bad. But it was like a lot of people squeeing about things and cheering about things that I didn't quite understand. Mainly because I think a lot of it was like fandom internet stuff that wasn't really in the show. Also, it's a red bean. That's gross. It's either the content itself or the audience. I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more if I had been watching it at home. I think that I hear a lot of people didn't have this problem. Like a lot of people had pretty good audiences, but I feel like I would have enjoyed this a lot more on as I watched the rest of the show just at home as we're seeing it right now. I think I would have appreciated it a lot more. Also, I do think that some of the sound balancing wasn't made for movie theaters. But anyway, or just a watch party with your pal. Keep it either to yourself or keep it amongst a small group of friends, right? I think it worked out. I think it's much better that way. It's just one of those things that basically, like back when remember when everything was being not shown thanks to a certain virus of unknown origins, that we a lot of movies were being put on streaming services. And then everyone got to just, watch movies from home. And then everyone realized that, wow, watching new movies at home on your streaming service is way fucking better than going to the movie theaters. And I think I'm still in that mindset from all those years ago, where I'm just sitting here going, man, I just kind of just want to watch things at home in my comfy chair and not be bothered with other people. And just not be bothered with my fellow man. So yeah, it's a very I would say it's a very good it's a pretty good movie. Popcorn and soda are a lot cheaper at home. They certainly fucking are. Jesus Christ, that's one thing. Holy shit. I need to talk about this, right? I was fucking in line listening to some of the prices and also getting slapped with the price tag myself of the concession food. Do you guys know how expensive it is now? Like, how many of you have been in the movie theaters like recently? Like within like the past like couple months, right? It's so fucking expensive now. I like holy shit. Oh, Kawa. Kawa Raid. Not a fanboy, but thank you. Hello everyone. My God, Kawa's still live. Kawa's still live when I'm live. When does that ever happen? Let me make sure it shout out Kawa properly. Not a Pookie, but hello. Stop the denial. It's not denial, it's the truth. I cannot deny the truth. And the truth is, no femboy. There we go. You were playing chess? You were streaming chess, Kawa? Nerd? Fucking nerd? You keep tweaking. No, tweaking. Tweaking. It's called drugs, Brotus. Did you at least win your chess games? Firm boy. What's a firm boy? Like some kind of fern? Nerd. I can't. She's a nerd. She's a nerd. Never mind, I'm talking about the Amazing Digital Circus right now. Pay no attention to your lying eyes and lying ears. But the, what was I saying? No, she lost the first one and drew other two. She had the advantage every damn time. I can't believe, Kawa, you're punting? You're punting these chess games? It's insane. Insane. Can't believe. But I guess that's what you expect of the French. Surrendering right off the bat. Anyway, how many of you have been to movie theaters recently? Because I went to go see this in theaters. I went to get to the concession stand and got one medium fountain drink. You want to know how much one medium fountain drink from my local movie theater was? It's not even pro-tisp, it's pro-piss. But that's not how you spell that. But that's not how you spell that. You'll be known as Prot from now on. But anyway, it cost me $9 American. $9 American to get one medium fountain drink. One medium fountain drink. Like, holy shit. How has concessions at movie theaters gotten so expensive? How have they gotten so pricey? It doesn't, my mind is boggled. My mind is full of bogglings. And like I'm looking around people around me, people playing $30, paying $20 for a bag of popcorn and a soda, $30 for a bag of popcorn, some cheap ass nachos and a soda. Like it's like holy shit. I just wanted to get some a soda, not pay a second mortgage to get a fucking soda. It's insane. It's not good out there. And I'm only buying the tickets because it's too crazy. Are you going to see the Amazing Digital Circus, or are you going to see something else on Monday? Bro, it's the pricing is just out of this world. Out of this world. I don't even understand it. What are you watching, Prot? Are you going to see He-Man, Master of the Universe? No, it's some anime stuff. Ugh. What, are you gonna go see Bleach in the movie theaters? Oh, I saw Bleach was gonna come into the movie theaters too. Now that I'm jumping around to a bunch of different points like a schizophrenic maniac, for some reason, Bleach, the last part of the 1,000-year Blood War arc is going to movie theaters? Fucking Bleach? What? How did this happen? I blame Demon Slayer for this. You know what? I blame Demon Slayer for this. That fucking show just had to go off and go make make Loco Boco bucks at the fucking movie theaters. And now fucking Bleach is gonna be in movie theaters. They put everything, like at least when like back in the day, like they put something in movie theaters, they actually like made a movie for it, right? It was a movie. It was separate from the timeline. It was something else that it was specifically made to be in the movie theaters as just a fun thing for the characters to watch character interactions, right? And not be taken to plot too seriously. Nowadays, now fucking days, it's just, oh, here's the next arc of the show you're watching that we're gonna put in movie theaters, and then you have to either go see it in movie theaters or wait half a year for it to show up on stream and for it to show up for you to actually watch as a normal fucking show. And then they usually add a bunch more episodes to the season too, just to fucking aggravate the shit out of you. They're just like, why? Why? I know why, because Demon Slayer made a fuckload of money. And Demon Slayer's movies are also a waste of... Demon Slayer movies are also fucking, when they coming up in the anime, are a waste of fucking time. God damn, I remember when Dragon Ball Super came out, right? And then we're surprised when streaming sites are so big. No, I'm not surprised the streaming sites are so big. I said that, I was talking about this earlier. Like watching something from home is just far better. It's just a far better experience than going to the movie theaters and watch something. Especially as I was just bitching about how the Amazing Digital Circus fandom is full of schizophrenic bipolar assholes. That was a bit much, but that was much on my end. But but man, they did not fucking make the experience of watching watching the movie a great experience. Especially that crying man. The man who was crying next to me the entire movie, he needs to get a grip on himself. All right? He needs to emotionally get a grip on himself. All right? But anyway, leaving that aside, it's not really yeah, no, the entire movie. As soon as episode 9 started, yeah, you could hear next to me go like the entire movie. It's just like, Jesus. like nothing's happened yet, and he's already a blubbering mess on the ground. I was expecting to look over and he's in like a coma on the floor or something. Like just in a fetal position, just a ball on the ground in a pool of tears. But whatever. It boggles my fucking mind. It boggles my mind. I understand being a fan of something, right? I understand. I am a big fan of something. You get me talking about Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer 40K. I get very passionate about it. I've gotten upset about changes to lore that Games Workshop has made over that fucking game. Like I get very passionate about it too, but I've never been such an emotional wreck over anything. I guess I should just be jealous if someone could feel such passion in their life. I guess I should, but I don't know. I find it bizarre to sit in the movie theater and just in the dark crying the entire movie. Like that, I don't know. That's he also had a Pomni toy. He had a Pomni plushie that he was hugging the entire time too. Like, I forgot to mention that part. Like, he just, man's fucking struggling. the man was struggling something fierce. And then there was lots of cheering about a bunch of different about a bunch of different stuff. There's lots of people yelling out. I assume young people internet jokes about the Amazing Digital Circus that revolve around the fandom that I don't really know because I just watched the show. I didn't really engage with the fandom side of things. So a lot of that went right over my head. Like I said, it did make me feel like an old man in the theater where you go and like see that movie. You bring your kid into a movie you don't know anything about, but you know your kid's into it, and there's a bunch of other kids and they're fucking cheering at something. You're watching this trying to understand what the fuck's going on, but you don't really know. Unkstat, it feels like it. Except I actually know what's going on in the plot. I just don't understand what the people are saying around me. Like, everyone just kept yelling that Jax was an egg, and I don't understand what that means. And I don't understand. Anyway, not important. I'm trying to understand what the Kyungin say. It confused me even more. It confused me even more because a lot of the people who are like being like this, like the guy who was like an emotional wreck, he could not have been that much younger than me. Like we had to have been pretty close to the same age. I don't believe for a second that he was significantly younger than me. It's like I don't, it's a wild world, man. It's a fucking wild world out there. I was getting distracted I was talking about something else though, wasn't I? Let's see, I was talking about absurd movie prices. He-Man Master of the Universe. I mentioned that. What else am I talking about here? Yeah, movie concessions are fucking insane. But like, streaming service. That's right. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, like I was talking about earlier. Like it's not surprising that people prefer to be at home rather than than go to the theater, especially with something like this, Amazing Digital Circus, and how insufferable the fan base can be. I definitely think I would have enjoyed the movie more if I had just been watching it at home. Not that I would say that the audience hurt my engagement with the movie, because there were some scenes that I was watching and I was just like, oh, that's a really good scene. Oh, that's really nice. I'm quite enjoying this. And then someone would do something. Someone would yell something. The man next to me would start crying. Someone would start fucking, someone would make a joke I don't understand and just rip me right out of the moment. Right? I'm trying to get heavily invested in what's going on here, but I am getting ripped back to reality every 5 seconds by the audience. It's just like, Jesus Christ. Like, Jesus Christ, help me here. Lord have mercy. Which sucks, because like I was saying earlier, the movie's pretty good. The movie overall is pretty good. I would recommend people to see it, but I would not recommend people to go see it in... and that's Amazing Digital Circus in general. I like that Amazing Digital Circus, Murder Drones. I would recommend people to see these shows because I think they are pretty good. I think they are worth people's time. But the fandom, once again, it is the blight of my existence. The problem are the people and the lack of people. The lack of people. Oh, plenty of people. We didn't have any lack of people. God damn, if we had a lack of people, the problems would be solved. It's just like, it's, especially like if we're talking about, like, I guess we should get into the next part of the subject. The Amazing Digital Circus's fandom is a fucking cesspit. One of the reasons why I don't interact with the community and just try to divorce the community from the show as much as possible is because the community of Amazing Digital Circus fucking sucks. It's awful. It is full of, what would be the phrase, way to say it? The most self-entitled bunch of narcissists I guess you can imagine. The kind of insufferable could be a good word to put it. Insufferable could be a good way to put it. Is here every time I hit the movies. Seems like the room's basically 90% empty, which is good because I don't have people bothering me. Oh man, going to a fucking, people just like, oh man, going to an empty movie theater. So I think that's like the most ideal situation to watch a movie theater. When you walk into a movie theater and you look around that theater and you see no one's fucking in it, I think that's like the most ideal place to be, right? That is the most ideal movie theater experience you could possibly get, was when no one's fucking there. No one's there. You can kick up your feet and just enjoy being in the dark. Nice surround sound, nice big screen where you can see everything. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. You're not in too much of an uncomfortable position where you're either lying on the couch so you can't really get too engaged with it, or you're just sit up in your chair and you're just like, man, I really kind of want to kick up my feet, sort of thing. But you get to do what you want. It's nice. You can eat loudly and no one complains. Exactly. You can laugh as loud as you want, and you won't have to disturb anyone else. Or if anyone disturb you by going every fucking 3 seconds, that fucking man, I hate him. I hate him so goddamn much. Sorry, I'm having a PTSD flashback again. Hate that fucking man. I had a man to my left with a blubbering mess, and a man to my right who would just start, and like every line, no matter like, even if it was just like, okay, every joke that was made, no matter how good or bad, would get like elicit the same kind of laugh from him, and it was a laugh that was just fucking loud and obnoxious, and it's just like, I know it's kind of a dickish thing to say, where just like he's enjoying himself, right? He's enjoying and he's not like laughing when he shouldn't or anything like that, but like, Jesus Christ, man, you could temper yourself a little bit. I'd say, like, it's it's just one of those things where I just go, other people, man. Hey, flashback, let me make an entire theater uncomfortable because I'm the main character. I don't even know if that's what he was doing. It's more just like he just has a way of laughing that's just loud and not very, I guess, appropriate to a movie theater environment, right? He's enjoying it. That did not come out so well. Look, man, I wasn't looking at him. If he wanted to do what he wants in the darkness of the theater, I'm not making eye contact with him. That's all I'm saying. I'm not making eye contact with him. But yeah, it's oh man, being alone in the theater is so great. So great. It's also one of those things I don't really understand why people say that going to the movie theaters with friends is a great friend experience. It's 3 a.m. My neighbors will keep killing me if I laugh. Well, that sounds like a you problem, bro. But it's one of those things that's like, people say like going to a movie theater is a great like friend to do with friends, and people look down on you for like going to the movie theater by yourself, and they're like, I don't know why the fuck you would go with other people. Going to the movies is probably the worst thing you could do with other people, because you just sit in a dark room can't talk to each other, can't interact with each other because you have to be quiet because you're watching a movie. So like we're not really watching a movie. We're kind of just both are sitting here and there's a movie happening in front of us and we're watching the movie, but we're not hanging out, right? We're not hanging out or interacting with each other at all, which makes it weird for hanging out, right? It's like it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. Oh man. And then there's I'm just here for the free food. It's not free. It costs you a fucking mortgage rate and a pancreas and your fucking second kidney to pay for a goddamn soda. This shit ain't free. Goddamn, it feels like I'm in the fucking Bible and about to sacrifice my son for a goddamn Dr. Pepper. It's like when God was telling what's his name to kill his son on the hill. Before the angel came down to stop him. Only instead of my son, it's a fucking instead of my son, it's my fucking wallet. And instead of God, it's a shiny beacon of a Dr. Pepper logo. It's terrible experience. But all in all, right? All in all, I'm happy I did go to see it in theaters. I do think that it was quite the experience to see episode 9 in the theater. And I do think that overall it was a good experience. I just wish things were a bit better. It just could have been even better if people would shut the fuck up. If some people would just shut the fuck up. And I would encourage, perhaps, I'd probably not. You probably won't be able to at this point because it's only going to be out for this weekend, and then that's it. It's gonna be out of theaters. If you've already watched the rest of the Amazing Digital Circus, you should go see episode 9 in the theater, right? If you've already seen all 8 other episodes, I think you would enjoy seeing episode 9. If you haven't seen all 8 episodes, why the fuck would you even want to go see the last episode in theaters? But if you were some deranged motherfucker who goes and reads the last page of a book before going back and reading the rest of it, then I guess you could go and see it in theaters. But I would recommend just waiting for it to come out on the 26th on YouTube and just watch the marathon, the whole series in your house, and I think you would be a lot better off with that. To yell and laugh like a jester in a theater full of people. Saw you yelling and laughing like a jester. At least if he was a jester, it'd be funny. At least he came out and said, "Huh, that was a righteous gag, my lord," and then just started doing a little dance and his little bells jingling all around. And that would be something, all right? I'd find that amusing. but no, that wasn't that. It wasn't that, and he is a poor person for it. But yeah, overall, I give a Goober Crook thumbs up. Go watch it. Go watch Murder Drones too, because I love Murder Drones. I am a bigger fan of Murder Drones. I am a big fan of Murder Drones. So you should watch that too. Watch all of it. And yeah, I think you will get a good experience out of it. Oh shit, Murder Drones fan? I enjoy Murder Drones. I enjoy Murder Drones far more than I enjoy Amazing Digital Circus. But I think that's because Murder Drones is just far more up my alley than Amazing Digital Circus is. Amazing Digital Circus has a lot of like lol random humor kind of thing going on, and I think the Murder Drones just had a lot more a lot more meat on its bones in terms of its plot. You haven't finished it, but you loved it so far. Oh, nice. What episode are you on? I think Emerge has a lot more meat on its bones in terms of like an actual like plot happening. Like there is forward momentum going on here, at least mostly, right? I do think Murder Drones needs a season 2. I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again. I think it needs a season 2. Amazing Digital Circus, I don't think needs anything more. I've been hung out in life lately. It's been half a year and I didn't watch anything. Well, you should go back and watch it. I don't care what your life situation is. Go back and watch it. I don't care how you're suffering. I'll tie you to the damn chair. But anyway, no, like people are saying that like there should be more of Amazing Digital Circus. These people are on crack. I'd rather start another series. I will start at least 12 series and maybe finish one of them. But yeah, like it's people are saying that Amazing Digital Circus needs more. I've seen some people say that after the end of the 9th episode, right? They're on crack. Right? Don't listen to these people. They're smoking something because there's literally nowhere else for the story to go. There is quite literally nowhere else for the story to go. So it is a complete, it is basically everything is wrapped up from beginning, middle, and end. So I don't really see why anyone would think that there should be more to this. You know? It don't make a lot of sense to me. It just don't. And it's over like the weirdest things too, but that's like, it's because of some things don't get explained at the end. I won't say what, but I considered those things to be very irrelevant to the whole story that's going on. To be pretty irrelevant. But anyway, that's all I'll say on that matter. Pretty good overall. Pretty good. I'm going to say that like 10 million times. 10 million times in a row until basically when I've repeated it enough, I'll become a substantive review of some kind. Hi, Kane. We were just about finishing talking about the movie. We're just about done. I think I'm at the end of everything I want to say about it. Pretty good experience overall. Very enjoyable. Probably would have enjoyed it more at home instead of watching it in the movie theater. The audience kind of ruined it for me. But overall, thumbs up. Quite enjoy it. And yeah, pretty much. Nothing else to really be said. We will probably watch it. I will probably do a watch, maybe like a reaction. I'm Kane. No, you're not. You lack the distinctive glow of gum disease. I don't see you doing Kane things. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Kane's teeth are whiter than that. But anyway, yeah, I think we're going to switch over to a game now. I have options on the table. I have several options on the table. I have Go Home Annie, which is an SCP game, a game I've been neglecting to play forever. But another game's come out that I kind of want to play more of. I kind of want to play more of it. And it's a very, let me go back to the room. Let's go back to the room over here real quick. Yes. Gangle, I think he becomes manager today. Will Gangle become the manager of the fast food establishment? Will Gangle also be hit by a bus? Both of these are yes. The answer to both these questions is yes. But, yes. I think the game I want to play is... Drum roll. I'm not forgetting the name of the game. I'm not forgetting. I'm merely building up anticipation. Merely building up anticipation. It's Fate Keeper. How dare you slap me? It's Fate Keeper. You all know Fate Keeper. Surely everyone knows Fate Keeper. I hear no sound. Well, that's because there's not really any sound to hear. There's just the background music at the moment. I have to change over the categories. Hold on. What are you going to do? I'm going to keep the fate. In Fate Keeper. Shadow Slap. Yes, there's Shadow Slap. The slap's also for another model, which I really should universalize a lot of these commands. Let me just make sure I change over all my categories. Change it over on the Twitch side. And we gotta change it over on the Kick side. There we go. There we go. Excellent. We have achieved greatness. And then I will hit play over here, turn it on. The goober suits you the most. It does suit me quite well. It does. But I do need to get more toggles for it so I can have other things working in the meantime. Anyway, over here. I'm glad I had that muted because that was fucking loud. Oh, God. I'm sorry, the mountain's shattering. No crying, no tears, Kane. No tears. Come. Dry your eyes. Dry your eyes. There is no need to cry. Compiling shaders, fuck! I should have foreseen this. I didn't think about that. What have I done? It's all because of the laughter of that man in the theater. So I'm quite sure I will hear that laugh in my death when I'm dying on the surgical bed, staring up into the abyss. I'll hear that man's laugh one last time. That fucking guy. It'll come to me like a wraith in the night. Edgar Allan Poe wishes he fucking had such horrors to recollect. Now, let me mess with some of the settings. I have not touched this game at all. Holy hell. Let's turn that down to high. And let's mess with some of the settings here. Jax wasn't a good member. Jax did his best. Jax did his best with what he had. If only he just did certain things. But no spoilers, so I will not speak of it. No spoilers. Turn the shadows down. Shadows take up so much. Turn that down. Turn this down. Turn this down. Turn this down. Alright, we're just gonna turn everything to high. You think? Well, no, but it's... It's a complicated subject. And it's kind of hard to talk about without me spoiling anything as well. So it's a little difficult. I will say that his insecurities came back to bite him. And he probably would have, he could have, if he had been more open, he could have avoided his fate. But oh well. So then what makes you Ultra? I don't know.
Exhausted from your first expedition, you are about to finally reach Haven, ancient seat and sanctuary of the Druids of Solace.
We're getting read in chat.
Your watch began in blood. What first seemed a distant skirmish now reveals itself for what it truly is. Slaughter.
There's a slaughter.
Across the island of Solace's towering peaks, boreal forests, winding deltas, and endless
It's like how the music was just overpowering all the dialogue.
hand in hand. Monsters, sickness, violence, dangers above and below.
Sounds like a fun place.
Your Morantor, your spirit guide. Nothing
My what?
like you expected.
I'm sorry, my moron tour. I didn't realize I was ordering an Indian tonight. What exactly is going on here, and why am I here?
At last. I have been dreaming of a proper mug of mead.
He's been.
Could never manage a full mug, but I would not refuse a sip of yours.
Keep your filthy snout out of my drink.
Oh,
Ah, well, it is good to be home. I wonder what Tyrul has been up to.
He was set on getting that smithy running.
I have a rat friend apparently. It looks like everyone look. I have a rat friend. I guess my spirit guide's a rat. That makes sense. That tracks. That tracks. I know you're collabing with Zoomy today. She appears when you least expect it, you know? Mushrooms? Alright, so I know very little about this game other than it was purporting to be very Dark Messiah of Might and Magic mixed with Skyrim. So like I have no idea what to expect from this aside from that. Well, I almost killed myself there. Well, shit. That almost went bad. She said no stream today. Why did she say no stream today? Oh, right. She's going to see the Amazing Digital Circus movie today. Right. She's also at the theaters seeing the movie. I can't wait for her to get back so I can discuss it with someone. Because I have... being spoiler-free kind of sucks, you know? It means I can't really get into the nitty and the gritty. Oh. I imagine she has the better audience. I swear to God. I swear to God, if she's like, oh, my audience was nice and quiet, I'll kill her. I'll skin her alive. There will be screams, chat. Many screams. Very beautiful environment, so I will say. Oh, do I have just this axe? Do I have anything else? Oh. I have a greatsword as well. Cool. I will want to use this, please. It's cooler.
Rest. While you can. When you're ready, there's still something waiting for us in Haven.
The portal. Is it truly as terrible as they claim?
It's
The portal.
much worse, and there is no escaping it. You will have to learn how to use it.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Nor
It's a very cool greatsword design.
eager for it. For I will have to accompany you on your first transition.
No, I don't need a transition, please. My transmission is working perfectly fine. There's no need to go look in my car. You will not touch your rat hands in my car. Does this have DLSS? I think it did. I think it did. And this is on high settings, by the way. It's not on the ultra settings yet. Nope, I can... Ooh. Mushrooms! A feast of mushrooms! Just what I need. Just what I need. Drugs and alcohol to get my adventure going. FPS go on your side? Seem pretty good so far on high. They were dropping a bit on low. They were dropping quite a bit when I had it on ultra, but they seem pretty good on high. A babbling brook. Is there something hiding in the babbling brook? Is there something hiding in the brook? There's nothing in the brook. Ah, R is the block. Okay. Hello, mushy mush. You, blacksmith man. I almost kicked him. He doesn't want to talk to me. What's this? Ancient Halus. Oh, find the portal room underneath Haven. Okay. He's like me, for real, for real. He just doesn't like going outside. Oh, it's down here. Maybe. Ancient hallucinations.
All right. I'm here. Let's get this over with.
The pain will be intense.
Why is there pain?
Don't let it stop you. Remember your training.
All right.
Yes, Master Splinter.
Portals were created by the They allow travel between realms. But the passage itself is never gentle.
It sounds like the druids need to make better teleportation technology.
No way to spare us the pain. They would have.
Oh, so we just like stopped? They said, trust me, bro, we can't stop the pain for real, for real. And we just like, all right, bam.
Not be softened. For your first transition, the runes are Grina, Nikwa, Yani, Krina. Now,
Fuck it, we ball. It's got very Stargate all of a sudden. Oh, did you guys hear that Amazon canceled the Stargate show? They were gonna.
focus.
Ow! 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 Did you hear why they canceled the new Star Trek show, this new Stargate show? Lovely. I love voiding my bowels as soon as I walk through the next side of the portal.
By the endless void. I can't.
I guess the rat's used to it.
It's over. Well, half of it. We still have to return, of course.
That was humiliating. I should have been stronger.
Think nothing of it. I've yet
Yeah, pretty much.
to come through.
What?
Pain. It felt like my body was being torn apart.
That's because it was, but that's not important.
But where are we?
One of the pocket grow stronger.
I see, Master Splinter.
But nothing summoned can escape.
Interesting.
For now, let us see how your training has prepared you.
Yeah, so
Conjure an illusion.
I was waiting for the cutscene to end before I continue on. Well, that was his dialogue.
The enemy army that plagues this island.
All right. Let's begin.
But Netflix, Amazon said that they didn't want a show. They wanted to they canceled the show because they thought it would be too appealing to its core, to the it would be appealing to the people who liked Stargate, and not to a broader audience. That was fun. So because Stargate fans would like a Stargate show, they canceled Stargate. Which is insane. Kick. Ah, here it is. Jaboot! Jaboot! Out. Jaboot! Oh, he's behind an invisible wall. I can't get to him. Bitch! Get out here! Jaboot! Stop hiding back there and get out here! Oh, I lopped off his arm. Haha! Guess who's been disarmed? Oh, I got his other arm too! Fuck you! Armless Ted? Bitch! Oh, I can dodge him. Okay. Oh, even air dash. That's fucking sweet. I found you quite handy. Oh, his hand didn't come up. Hold on. No, wait, that's his leg. I guess you could say he had 2 left feet. Ah, fireball! My rocks are better than yours. Fuck you. Just hit me with a rock. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh, that's cool. Wind spell. Washa! Get gusted. Bitch. Fly. I'm the Avatar. You have to deal with it. Ah! Why are you hitting yourself? Telekinesis. Switch gun, he uses hold Q and enter and hold other Q. What? Oh, okay, here. Alright, switch to telekinesis. Okay, not that one. Ah, here we go. Wait, can I telekinesis people? What about the spear? Can I telekinesis it? Oh, I can telekinesis the spear. Yeah. Washa! That's gonna be a fun spell. Alright, do the pain door.
Not this again.
Then let's get it over with.
Through the door of pain. I will hydrate. Don't worry, it'll become pleasurable soon.
You survived your first transition.
I'd rather walk. I'll take an Uber.
A few more of those, and you might even earn the right to call yourself a watcher someday.
Can I take an Uber? I'm sure they... Oh, fuck. That's a 3.5. Alchemy, melee weapon damage. Health. Power. Go power. I want more magic. I want to throw lightning bolts. Power.
I should warn you. The crossing never becomes any less agonizing.
I'm sure I'll lose all the feeling in my skin before long.
Now come, let us head upstairs to the chart table. We still have much to prepare before the next expedition.
Let's go up here. Is there an alchemy table somewhere around here? There's a bed. There's a ball. I love my ceiling ball. Oh, here, I can save here if I want to. Okay. You hear my armor going plunk, 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 plunk.
Caves were filled with horrors. Yet,
When are the caves not filled with horrors?
remote city,
Honestly.
peaks of Marguran, you had no choice but to traverse the seemingly endless caverns and tunnels.
What?
Now you have entered the ancient hallways, carved deep into solid.
I'm sorry, the bard's playing the piano pretty hard, the guitar pretty hard. What?
You are still far beneath the surface. Faint
Huh?
rays of sunlight and the touch of fresh wind.
Sir, can you speak up?
End of your arduous ascent.
Huh? Someone slap that bard. He needs to shut the fuck up. Eh?
Glad that cave is behind us. I kept expecting some giant chitinous horror around every
I have a oh,
The surface cannot be far now. I smell pine on the wind.
And beneath that, trouble.
You see, I've been diagnosed with a severe case of CHS. Can't hear shit. Don't tempt me. I will a motherfucker to death. Woo. Cave. I wonder what horrors will be in the cave. Will there be horrors in the cave? No, I guess not. The ancient hallways. It's a very fancy way of saying hallway. What the hell? It's very Sumerian in here all of a sudden. Let's see. I found a lovely little piece of equipment here. And by lovely little piece of... Oh, it's already equipped. Ah, it's already equipped. Excellent. Don't need to worry about that. This way. More... What? Huh? What? Huh? What's that? They seem to be saying something, but I can't quite discern it. Maybe these people in this lovely house over here will be able to answer that question. Nope. It's locked. Do I go down? I can telekinesis pull them. That's pretty cool. They have no idea I'm up here. Man does not know how fucked he is. Oh-ha! Ow, my balls! Ha-ha! Ow. Can I grab these rocks out of the air? Ow. Ow. No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Fuck you. Ow. Fuck you. I'm taking that hand. Taking these hands. The rude people. What strange modern architecture we have here. I never understand modern art. You handed their asses to them. Yeah, I did. Hello? Housekeeping? Hello? Take a seat, Master Skywalker. There's a campfire here. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMBFIRESONG song. Can I open these? Whoa. That piece of box had an adventure to go on. And some say it's still spinning away off into the distance. Oh, an ornate copper key. Cool. Well, just what I was looking for. Booze. Bring this chair with me. Ah, I can't hold it. Lame. I'm hoping that once I cast this spell, I can just hold it for a while, but apparently I can't hold it. It just continually charges. It just continually discharges my magic if I try to hold it. I was gonna bring that chair with me. I was gonna hit someone with it. Sag. It was gonna be all like, take a seat, Master Skywalker, and then I hit him with a chair. It was all gonna be really cool. Everyone would love it. It'd be clipped. And then everyone would like go on YouTube and go, yeah, that's the man, that's the crooked man who said that sick ass line about taking a seat. And then the short would blow up real big, and I'd be a big streamer man. But sadly, I've been dashed. All my hopes and dreams. All from a chair, all from that one chair. But sadly, I have been denied. Somebody once told me the world is gonna rule me. Oh, probably go this way. I ain't the sharpest streamer in the shed. Why is the streamer in the shed? It's very weird. Why is he in the shed? Take a seat, Master Skywalker. Ow. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I killed that man. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. Alas, boy orc. Where be your jives now? They just ripped your guts out. They only poked me a couple times. A few times, really. Nothing to be concerned about. A mere grazing. A flesh wound, even. I didn't want to startle him. Uh-oh. That didn't work. I'm okay. I'm okay. But when the cold caught, tell my family I love them. It's the end. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Poo-poo! Off with his head. You see that shit? Oh, that shit before I even came in the room. Bitch. Are you still dead? Yeah, he's dead. Not because they rose because I had no vet. Exactly. Hi, bye. There we go. I forgot about the air dashes. For some reason, this fucking heavyweight barbarian can fucking wave dash through the air. I don't know why. Cool. Not cool. Ah! Fucking giant ass barbarian man. Look at what. Watch me fucking air dash. Woo! Alright, what can I do with this? Alchemy crafter. Craft a potion. Increase stance for 15 seconds. A what? That's weird, but all right. Craft me a potion against depression. I'm sorry, I don't have anything strong enough for that. You're gonna need to go see the apothecary for that. This looks like a room to fight people in. Yeah, I was right. This is a room to fight people in. Down the hole. You next. In the hole. You're being difficult. You die a painful death. In the hole. Ice. Ice. In the hole. This is Sparta at 10 million times. Get in the hole. Stop stabbing me and get in the hole. Oh, 2 for 1. Gust. Oh, fuck. He blocked him. He blocked him. Ow. Ow. I'm not very good at dodging this. I'm really just kind of hitting that, getting everything hit me. Boss, remind me to execute the man who made that hole. Like, why did I put a big hole in this arena? Why did I put a giant hole in this arena? I keep doing this to myself. I keep giving the heroes a way out, and it bugs me. And it causes me problems every time. In the hole. That one doesn't want to go in the hole. There we go. In the hole. In the hole. Both of you. In the hole. Oh, I didn't put away my weapon. Why have I put away my weapon? Oh, wait, take out my weapon, please. There we go. There's one. There's one. There's one. 2. There we go. I can't pick them up with telekinesis. I can only pull them towards me with it looks like. But I can do this. right, there we go. Ow. Woo. Kick. And kick in the hole you go to.
That was no small feat. Your strength carried.
So basketball, kinda.
Honor me. Come, let's keep moving.
There's a fucking pile of them down there. Come on, we can get a few more down there. Hold on. This guy can get down there. Off you go. There you go. Down you go. In the pile. The boss is just going, why did I build the pit? Why did I build that pit? So many of my own men just went down the pit. Let's see. I can grab some of this much and this stuff. I can grab some of that stuff, grab some of that stuff. Oh, a hatchet of swiftness? Oh, apparently it just auto equips if it's a significant item. Might be worth looking into. Also, I kind of want to change my control scheme. I don't like that they have block on R. That's just such a weird. That's such a weird fucking place to have it. I would honestly rather these be switched around. I would honestly want to have those be switched around. Yeah, I'd rather have block on right click. I don't know who the fuck wants to play without it on right click. Yeah, I don't know who prefers to not have block on right click. Like block on right click just makes sense. Block on right click. Block on right click. Where are you going, slut? Hey, what do you think you're doing up there? Get down here. Did I get him? I think he's dead. I think they're dead. I think I got him. Oh, usually they just make heavy attack just to hold the attack button, you know? But they kind of made heavy attack that you can press it to do it, but you can also hold it to do it. If you hold the heavy attack, you can hold it for a little while longer to wait for them to come in and then use it. I would have just made heavy attack just to, you know, or control plus light attack, yeah, or something like that. Which I don't think we can do that. Could we do that? Actually sounds like a better idea. No. No, we can't do that. I don't think it has the input. No, it doesn't. I wish. That would have been cool. This game makes me feel pregnant, but in a good way. Are you feeling pregante? It's an interesting place. It's interesting.
Rise to two distinct ways of life. While one faction remained true to the old enlightened teachings and study the wonders of the upper world.
Elegante.
A drastic transformation. Religious fanaticism and grand delusion took hold.
Grand delusions?
Instructions followed. Temples reaching toward the sky, slowly claiming the highest peaks as their dominion. And so it was with Marguran, the father of stone. Access to his colossal temple complex is guarded. Roughly 500 vertical meters below the summit.
They're guarded by goblins?
Gate known as the Moon Gate. The arrival of the Sun Dweller armies left a wide path of devastation. However, the continued presence of enemy forces after all these years also gives rise to hope that the Moon Gate may still stand.
Oh, okay. So the Moon Gate may be holding out. Okay. Yeah, but the game's giving me very Dark Messiah of Might and Magic feeling, which is good. I like Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Also, this is a very dark room. Oh, here we go.
What a sight.
Ooh.
Marguran, the Stone Father. At its peak lies the Moon Gate, if the old path still holds.
I see. And again, and like as you can see here, the game certainly develops a nice sense of grandeur about things, you know? Reaching the area and then, oh, look, here it is. All just out in the open for you to see. With good, loud, sweeping music. Giving you very Mines of Moria feels. Very good, very nice. Crooked approved. Now we just gotta get over there. Somehow. And deal with all the goblins. Deal with all the damn goblins. I don't really know if they're goblins. I'm just calling them goblins. Opens from somewhere else, huh? Open here? No. Ooh. That's cool. Down in the valley. What big sweeping landscapes we have here. Now I just need to figure out the way forward from here. How does one progress? If at the end of the game it asks you to reminisce these dialogues, I'll just be singing. That's it. Like, sing the Hobbit songs. That'll appease them. I think I just ended up back over here. I think that gate was the way I was supposed to go forward. I just didn't find the right way forward. I think this is the right way forward here. I just need to find the thing. Oh, here we go. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Kagluch! This place is filthy. Disgusting. Look to it. Canabado. Don't you shoot at me! Why don't you guys take a ride? Ow, 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 ow. Well, I fucked that up and also had some frame drops. I guess I should drop the frame. I should drop the settings a little bit more. Not sure. Still working on getting around the performance side of this. Let's see, settings. Maybe drop the graphics a little bit more. Maybe down to high. Change it all to medium, maybe? For the moment. We'll change it all to medium for the moment. It's very All these sweeping landscapes.
Marguran, the Stone Father.
Oh yeah, that's better. That's much better.
Peak lies the Moon Gate.
Oop.
The old path still holds.
Mustn't forget all my herbs. My 11 herbs and spices. I'm gonna need them. And then we'll just whap this way. I need to take care of that archer. Woo. There we go. That's 2 of them. Don't you fucking bow at me. Get over here. Ha! Loser! Give me that bow. You can't give me that bow. Alright, fine then. You keep that, you keep your bow. What's over here? Ooh, more ancient Sumerian treasures. Northern fire caps. Alright. Ooh, crimson ward blooms. I wonder what those are for. He must have it soul bound to him somehow. I don't know, man. He sacrificed a baby and wrote some squiggly lines on it, and that makes it his forever. What? How did you live? Fuck you. How are you still alive? You're smoldering. Die! Wait, was that a parry? Is that a parry or a push? We already have a kick, so I don't know why we'd have a push. Is it a parry? I'm gonna have to test that. Oh yeah, it's so many wonderful things to push on the people here. I parried the arrow earlier? I did? I don't remember doing that. I thought I just dodged it. I didn't think I parried it. I guess we go this way. It's ricocheted. Ricochante, you say? I wonder what's out here. Nothing but ancient Sumerian treasures. And metal fragments. What sweeping landscapes. So we gotta find... Man was befuddled. He had no idea what to do in that situation. Someone just started screeching words at him and he didn't know what to do. Oh yeah, I didn't get to test the parry. Okay, tell them in their language you get no hoes. You get no hoes, no bitches. You lose. Good day, sir. Can I bring this down? No. I guess I go up. Can I pull myself up here? Nope, it's deflecting me. I'm being parried off the wall. Oh, you meant gibberish. An ornate dagger. Ah, yes. My stabbing tool. Bring me my stabbing tool. Well, hello, hostages. I don't think this is the way forward. Yeah, I'm beginning to doubt that this is the way forward. Oh, there's his head. I was wondering where that went. Oh, is it over here? No. It's just blocking me off from my rightful way forward. Oh, I'm supposed to climb up here. Stab! Stab him in the nuts! Stab him in the nuts! Stab him in the nuts! It takes more than 2 frostbolts to kill that man? What the fuck? There we go, flamboys his balls. How is he still alive? The new Splatoon game is looking super realistic. What? What do you mean it's looking super realistic? Alright, that's it. I'm running up there. Stab, 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 stab. That's it. You die. Stab. Welcome to London, bitch. There we go. That solved it. We stabbed him once and this pool of blood came out. That's because I gave him the London special. Oh, Britannia, Britannia all the way. More metal fragments. I guess we go this way. I know what this dagger does. 3 attack cost, 3 dash cost. I don't know what that means. No idea what that means.
Strengthening passages bear witness to centuries of continuous construction. Many.
Oh, I probably should listen to that. Oh well, here I go. Oh well, here I go killing again. Stab. It's green quality. That means it's better than my other one. Save here. Alchemy brew. I think we want to keep the metal fragments. Let's put this in. Put one of these in. And one of these. Okay. Got any painkillers? Got any ibuprofen? I probably shouldn't be eating these metal fragments in my inventory, but whatever. Oh, God. All right, then. Also, I forgot I have skill points. I haven't been using them. There we go. Focus ice, focus telekinesis. Oh, I should focus telekinesis for sure. Oh, I should focus telekinesis for sure. Just because it'll be really funny. Just because it'll be really funny. This way. Yes. Why not win? Because if I go greater telekinesis, that means I could probably start picking people up and flinging them in any direction I want. Instead of this wimpy pickup. Watcha! So you can do that, huh? I have no idea. I'm just kind of assuming because I think the only way to really make telekinesis good would be to do that, you know? Fuck you! You missed! Requires lever. That's some bullshit. Oh, you hit my finger! I just gotta realize I was right in the tip of my finger. What the fuck? Douchebag, I can't believe this. Alright, and you go. Oh. Step, 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 step. You're fine, just fingerless. Yeah, just you know, just a little fucking Chinese finger torture, just right under a bamboo splint right under my fingernail. I love it. I love that. I love that for me. All right, you stop this. Will you stop trying to stab me while I'm stabbing you? It's rude. He's rude. He's very inconsiderate. He won't let me just stab him freely. Inconsiderate whore. Toxic people. There's tons of toxic people in here. Use the axe. Door opens from elsewhere. Where is elsewhere? Elsewhere within the range of my telekinesis? Or around the wall here. Why is so much fog in here? Oh, hello. You will return your former cell? What? I see. Fuck you. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I just Darth Sidious that man? What the fuck? Enough of that. What the hell happened to him? Oh, I got the parry wrong. Debatable, Silver, and not Pookie, by the way. Ow. Running. Woo. That was the upgrade you did earlier, I think. Was it? I don't think it was. You're Boogie. No. 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 Ah, you fucker. Yeah, apparently if I get timing wrong, I'm heavily punished for it, though. If I get it right, they instantly die, though. That's pretty strong. So I kind of need to do it a little before they hit, which is pretty hard. Inventory, I need... that. Which I think it's just the axe that has the parry. I don't think this is a parry. I think this is just a swipe. Oh, that man's dead. Oh, fuck. Man, those bigger ones are pretty rough. Do you like Star Wars? Depends what you mean by that. Do you mean like proper Star Wars, like the original trilogy Star Wars, or do you mean like Disney Star Wars, which is shite? Why are you using a dagger in a gang fight? Why wouldn't I use a dagger in a gang fight, really? Honestly, your small-minded questions just make me wonder what you're thinking. Surprisingly very good. Depends what you. I'm not much of a fan of the new Star Wars or Mando and Grogu at all. So take of that what you will. I apparently can't remove this. That's weird. Okay, I want to do that, 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 and that. Have you seen it yet? I personally have not seen it, but from what I hear, it just sounds like the series Mandalorian. Which the series Mandalorian was holy fuck. Which the series of Mandalorian was not very good. So it doesn't sound like this is really gonna convince me. Because maybe I'm dying. I don't think that's really true. I don't think that's true. I don't think I'm dying. There we go. Like, if I'm not, like, I did not think Mandalorian seasons 1 to 3 were very good. And from what I hear, it just sounds like it's the TV show, but made into a movie. And if I wasn't a fan of the TV show, I don't think the movie's gonna really convince me. I'd be surprised, I guess, if we had to say. But frankly, I haven't been a fan of anything Disney has made with Star Wars at all. So it's gonna have to do something really amazing to get me to want to even show up to the theaters for it. And again, from what I'm hearing, Mandalorian Grogu is not really that. Can I save here? No. Put the save point so far away. Oh my god. Alright, get me out of here. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Get put up in a fucking corner with these people and you can't go anywhere. Ah, fuck. And then their accuracy is absurd. Alright, kill that one. Okay, I got him. Ooh, shit. Oh, fuck. He actually reached me. Oh, okay. Got him. So what's this I hear about a circus? The Amazing Digital Circus movie came out yesterday, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Shame about the audience, but it was pretty good. Oh my god, you're still alive? Also, hello, Bastion. My god, the hyper armor on these fuckers. Thank you for the resub, Bastion. My god, the hyper armor on these guys. Only thing I heard about it, there was a black guy being upset about being the only black in the theater on Twitter. What? What? I haven't heard of this. What? That one's new to me. I had not heard that one. Locked from the other side. That looks like a trap. Save here. Yep, it was exactly what I thought it was. The same guy can't fire restore my health? No. But that's lame. Man, that's quick too. But no, the curiosity got me. It did get me. It did get me. I really was not thinking that was gonna get me, but it did. I thought I'd have a bit more lead time. Fuck you, you're armless. Die already. Oh, he finally died. Excellent. You missed the timing. No, I didn't. I hit him with a fireball. You didn't see the little fireball trap, did ya? I toppled the crates on him so that the fireball would get him. There we go. There we go. Not very smart, are they? Why are you being a suspicious user? You're not on my end. You're perfectly normal on my end. Why does the trap disappear and then come back? Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. The body sitting on it. You're not a suspicious user on my end, Bash. I don't know why. I don't know why it's saying that for you on your end. Jesus, the aim botting on that shit. There we go. It's on fire and he does not care. Oh, that trap was disappointing. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, it's on fire. This is fine. Goodbye, Bastion. We probably won't be here for very long. The man doesn't tell me anything. The man doesn't tell me why the black man was upset about being the only black man in the Amazing Digital Circus. And the viewing. He just comes in, he tells me these weird things, and then he leaves. Like a wraith. In the night. So we have a courtyard key now. What to do with the courtyard key? Probably this door over here. Yeah, looks like it. Yep, this looks like the right door, all right. The lighting in this place could use some work. It's a bit too foggy. No, that might be because we're on lower settings. Oh, hello. Can you grab that man? Apparently we can't grab him. It's time for me to right-click my bed. You best be going off to do that then. I don't think we'll be going on for much longer here myself. As interesting as this game is, I don't find it very alluring. It's a little too... good base work, good framework, right? A little too wibbly for my liking. It doesn't have the meatiness of Might and Magic. The meaty ka-chunk of Might and Magic, which made it so great. But good baseline. A good baseline overall. If you like Might and Magic, you'll probably enjoy this game, but I think I am done with it for now until it gets a few more updates. I think so. But I think that's where I'm going to end it for today as well. I talked about what I want to talk about. I really should do more talking streams. I do enjoy talking. Yapping about nonsense. But we're going to rate out. I don't do enough of them. I don't. I'm always worried about finding a subject to actually talk about, you know? I never think I find a good subject I really want to talk about. A bean for the road, you bastard. Let me see who I can raid first. I always worry about finding a subject to talk about. I can never think of anything. Let's raid. Oh, Bastion streaming. That's why he left. Okay. Oh my god, he did a rare Bastion stream. Let's raid Bastion then. So Bastion rarely ever streams, so. Or at least we're never live at the same time. I mean. Alright, thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all. Tomorrow we'll do something. I don't remember what, but we'll do something. I have to look at my schedule again. And yeah, I'm gonna go rest. I'll see you all later. Everyone have a good one. Goodbye.